Alright, so for those of you who saw the video earlier, I mentioned that I'm going to do the strict upload for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and not going to do like the spontaneous videos where I'm talking about shit in between, unless it's something along the lines of like this, it's where it's a news video. Yeah, and I know news, so it scares a lot of people away, but it's good news. I've fucking, for one, the last time I looked at this video I uploaded the other night, it's like, I got 23 views. I actually think it's kind of important. Why? Because it talks about something new that I'm going to try. I'm gonna do my own K-Series build. I want to pick up a swap this weekend, and I'm going to try and shoot for over 500 horsepower on that. And also going to do machine work. And I mentioned kind of doing machine work not too long ago for the head, for the CSS block, because I'm going to probably just go straight LS on that build. So I started playing with the idea of looking for a machine shop to resurface the head or whatnot, just that way I can have everything brand new across the board for that setup. So that of course led me to looking around locally, and so I poked around the Facebook group, the one Facebook group that's automotive in this fucking state, and I got several people recommended the same place that's really close to my house. And I talked to the guy. He's really easy to talk to, and his prices are great. He's like $80 for like a full-on resurface, cleaning, inspection, and reassembly or rebuild for a head. I'm like, well, you don't need to clean and you don't need to rebuild because I'm going to be doing that myself. I'm just going to bring it to you for the resurface. He's like, okay, well, if you don't need the cleaning and all that extra stuff, then it's just $40 for resurface. I'm like, $40? Fuck yeah, I'm definitely down with that. So I was like, well, how much for a bore and hone? And why I say bore and hone, because hone's like kind of a given. They're not going to charge anything different for the hone than they would for a bore. So, hey, just do the bore and I'll hone it myself. Nah, there's no point in that. So how much for bore and hone? And he's like, well, it's kind of the same thing. If you bring a block and you need to clean it up and inspect and all that stuff, then that changes the price or whatnot. If you just need a straight bore and hone, it's like $125. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, that's something I can live with. $125 is completely fine, and I might be wrong here. It might actually be a little bit cheaper. I'm gonna wait until I talk to him in person. But the reason why I've been against machining for so much, not really against it, but have appreciated you don't necessarily need machine work, is just the fact that it's expensive in a lot of places. When I was in South Florida, every time I talked to a shop, they all wanted like $300 some. So that was a problem for me, to be doing mass rebuilding and paying $300, and then of course buying oversized pistons every time. And I still, I'm still not going to do that. Going to the machine shop for every build isn't going to be something I want to do, because my main money maker off engine rebuilding is stock single cams. So that's still not going to be something I do. But if I can find a price like this for like performance work, then I'll definitely stick with that. And anyway, I talk about this a little bit more in depth in that video I uploaded. I talk about the 500 horsepower build. So watch that, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about here a little bit more. But yeah, so for any of you guys out there that have maybe like kind of been hesitant to send me work because I don't do machine work and all that stuff, well, I have a plug now that's really cheap and affordable for that kind of shit. Not only do I have a machine guy now, I can fucking do machine work and do it cheap. It also comes with recommendations. I have shipped a bare short block, and I also have shipped a complete assembled short block. I know how much it costs. I know how to package properly now, and all that good stuff. So I guess you guys hit me up for quotes and shit all the time. I'm still holding on for 2 free rebuilds. So if you guys got some aftermarket stuff that you want to do, hit me up, or anything. If you got whatever build you got you want to talk about doing, that's fine. I'm down. I'm about to be I'm actually kind of neck deep in engine builds right now, but I'm always open for more. Plus if I do get 2 free ones out there and then I can start picking up some extra money from that, that'd be great. Oh, another thing before I forget, because I'm trying to keep this video short for upload time. Another thing is that kind of hypes me up about the engine shop is now that I know this is really cheap. I want to be selling off engine parts that are not like super essential, that I don't really need anymore. Like I have a couple of Y7 heads, so I'll just resurface them, put new valve seals, and have them cleaned or clean them up, new valve seals, resurface, and I'll sell those on eBay. And plus the same thing with, I have multiple LS heads. I think I have 3, so I could clean up. I clean the heads no problem, and then new valve seals and resurface and send out. I can make some extra money there, and the money I make extra I can fucking use to do more builds, engine builds, and I could even consider maybe talking to some more of you guys on here about engine blocks once I get my debt paid off with some of you other guys. But yeah, so I've also kind of decided what I'm going to do with that other K20A3. You know, I was talking about doing ITR pistons. Well, I've been poking around online, and there's a couple websites I find where they're doing like super huge discounts on some of these CP pistons, the Wiseco, SuperTech. I'm not sure how reliable that is. Maybe some kind of craziness going on there, but I'm going to dig in and do a little bit more research. And there's a possibility that I could do an 87mm bore K20A3 block with the K20A3 rods, but do like 12.5:1 compression. And then sell that short block. Anyway, so about that, I'm not gonna try and pander to you guys anymore because that just doesn't work out for me. So what I am gonna do is all these engine parts that I clean and refurbish, I'm gonna start selling on eBay, and I'm just gonna give you guys the links to eBay. So if you want to buy it, you can buy it through there. So we don't have to do you know, this talking back and forth trying to haggle between prices or whatnot. Just gonna post on eBay. It is what it is. You buy it, I ship it, all that good stuff. And maybe we could talk about doing cores, which is, I used to do that a lot. Like I did buy a lot of engine blocks, but a lot of the ways I got in new engine blocks instead of buying them was I would do a core thing. So I would cut the price down for you if you're gonna drop me a core, and depending on how complete the core is or the condition of the core is depending on how much the discount is. So if you're interested in something like that or whatever, then that's something I could be doing too. So yeah, I'm going to talk about this some more in the near future. Still got some planning to do, but I think that almost everything I have engine wise now, except maybe the V18 for Brian, is going to go to the machine shop, because I'm going to do that own K20. I'm going to do that bore over. That's going to be my personal one. I'm going to probably bore over the other one I have extra to rebuild that short block for sale. All right, guys. So yeah. Please go back and watch the other video. I can't believe I had only 23 views on that. That's crazy. It's that's the least viewed video I've uploaded in a year, and it's actually kind of important, I think. So please go back and check that out. Or if not, then fuck me and don't check it out. But yeah, I think it's kind of important for channel direction. This is some new stuff here and new information here that we're doing with the whole machine thing. And yeah, so that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and peace. Looking forward to talking to y'all about this some more later.